turn it on to you, tell us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming to you live tonight from the sweetest place on earth, It's the Giants Center. It's Todd Edwards, Marcellus Gottwalt, Sports Shooting Stars, and we have a heavyweight matchup tonight as the Central York Panthers take on the Central Dauphin. So it's a battle of the Centrals here tonight, and what a matchup we have here, Marcellus. And Central comes in with just 2 losses. Talk about Central a little bit.
Well, the state champs are here talking about boxing, a little bit of Muhammad Ali versus Frazier going on right here. Central York Panthers coming in at 26-2. Head coach Jeff Hoke, like I said, they won states right here last year at the Giants Center, but they have never won the district championship. They're trying to do that right here with key players such as Ben Rill. And this guy has been real, averaging 20 points per game in the last 5 games. And then, of course, the Sports Shooting Stars, Player of the Year, D1, Ben Natal, coming in at 19 points per game. Senior Byron Pinckney, that guy has come out of nowhere this year, really stepped up. He is a force to be reckoned with. And, of course, the junior, Ryan Brown Jr., the quiet assassin, Sub-Zero, coming in 10 points per game. And the sophomore, the point guard, the defensive specialist, Doug Laird Jr. That guy, he'll put his stamp on the game, believe me. Central comes in averaging 79 points per game, giving up only 59 points per game.
Yeah, and another known fact, Central York has never won a District 3 title. Tonight could be the night here at the Giants Center. Looking at the Central Dauphin Rams, they come in with a 20-4 record, led by their head coach, Wayne Fletcher. And some of the key players to keep an eye on for the Rams tonight, well, Wayne Fletcher's son, Wayne Fletcher II, he's committed to the Naval Academy and averages 21 points per game. Also, sophomore Shakur Sterling, averaging 14 points a game. Junior Jelani Easter, averaging 12 points a game, along with senior Richard Chase with 7 points a game, and sophomore Khalil Roberts. This team averages 64 points per game and only gives up 53 points. Makes its first district title appearance since 2005. They've won 2 titles back-to-back in 1967 and 2005. Interesting to see tonight. I know we saw a lot of green tonight for the Central Dauphin Rams, as well as a lot of orange and black for the Central Panthers. It should be a great matchup here. If you recall, Central won the state title here last year against Parkland. Can they do it tonight, winning the District 3 6A title? We'll know after 32 minutes. How about it?
And we'll know thanks to our sponsors, of course, OSS Health. I'm telling you what, you get injured, they will put you back in the game. I split my Achilles about 10 years ago at a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Made a goal to come back the next year and win it, and OSS helped me do it. Hats off to them. Your Medicare Solutions, Keith and Becky Rill, they're the real deal as well. They've been with us everywhere we go. Kraus Travel, 1284 Green Springs Drive in East York. Call them 717-244-6410. And my guy, Adam Boblitz, Ray's Pit Beef. Telling you what, I'm getting hungry talking about it. Look them up on social media. Get a hold of them.
Grind for better with Jaheim White, currently with West Virginia football. Well, he's a sponsor, and he's stepped up big. Grind for better with Jaheim White. Also, Good Deals Enterprises, LLC, located in York Haven, Pennsylvania. They can be reached at 717-324-0746. Home improvements and general contractors here in the greater Yoko area.
Well, that's a mouthful. I want to say shout out to Good Deals Enterprise, also local, licensed, and insured, over 20 years experience. Mention Sports Shooting Stars, get 15% off. Now that's a great deal.
As we are moments away from player introductions here from the Giants Center here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and a lot of history here in Hershey with basketball going back to the days of the old barn at the Hershey Park Arena, and now here at the Giants Center.
Well, speaking of a barn, this is going to be a barn burner, and I know all about those. As I said before, when I was here in Hershey as a kid, I was always too short to get on the rides. Now look at me, way up high.
Gentlemen, and welcome to Giant Center, home to the 2025 PIAA District 3 Basketball Championships. In tonight's 6A boys final, they represent the Mid-Penn Conference. A record of 20 wins and 4 losses. Welcome the Rams of Central Dauphin High School. Their opponent, representing the York Adams Interscholastic Athletic Association, a record of 26 wins and 2 losses. Welcome the Panthers of Central York. On behalf of PIAA District 3, thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's games. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's game, Travis Sorensen, Kyle Rainier, and Samar Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First up, for Central Dauphin, head coach Wayne Fletcher.
Central Dauphin.
Craig Peters, Jordan Watson.
Head coach Wayne Fletcher.
Here's the starting 5 for the Rams. He starts at a guard, a 6'5" junior, wearing number 1, Jelani Easter.
Number 1, Jelani Easter.
One of the star players out of the Mid-Penn.
He wears number 2 at guard, a senior.
Number 2.
6'4", Wayne Fletcher the second.
Wayne Fletcher the second, the senior, going to Navy.
A sophomore forward standing 6'3", number 10, Khalil Roberts.
Number 10, Khalil Roberts.
A 6'2" sophomore guard, number 11, Shakur Starling.
Number 11, Shakur Starling.
And starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 13, Richard Chase.
Number 13, Richard Chase.
Of Central Dauphin High School.
And that's the Rams, Studs.
The Rams, and now we're going to have introductions for the Central York Panthers.
Head coach Jeff Hoke.
Head coach Jeff Hoke.
Rich Mosley and Josh Campbell. Here's the starting 5 for the Panthers. He starts at the guard, a 6' junior, wearing 0, Ryan Brown.
Number 0, Ryan Brown.
He's a 6'3" senior guard, number 1, Ben Natal.
Number 1, Ben Natal.
Guard number 11 at guard, a sophomore standing 5'11", Doug Layer.
Sophomore, number 11, Doug Layer.
A senior guard standing 6'5", number 12, Brian Pinckney.
Number 12, Byron Pinckney, a senior.
And starting at forward, a 6'9" senior, number 13, Ben Rill.
And a 6'5" senior, number 13, Ben Rill.
And we are moments away from tip-off here at the Giant Center. We thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you please rise if able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active duty and all military veterans may render an appropriate hand salute as we honor the United States of America with a presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Central York freshman, Annalise Romero.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sprinkling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of glory?
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem here at the Giant Center. And if that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will.
Wow. God bless you all out there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hey, and for the York County residents, I want to give a gigantic, heartfelt message to the West York police officer, Andrew Duarte. He was a true hero. He was laid to rest today in Red Lion, York County, Pennsylvania. God bless his family, friends, and that whole community. Reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Tell them how much you love them. From the Giant Center, sports shooting stars, Marcellus Gottwald, Todd Edwards. Ben Real looks like he's ready to jump.
Yes, no doubt about it. Central wearing their white jerseys with black numbers. Central Dauphin in their green jerseys with white numbers. And we are underway. And Central with the first possession as Doug Lair brings the rock up. Live from the Giant Center here in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Central has started really fast the last couple games, Todd. Let's see if they do here. Battling for it.
Yeah.
Central Dauphin brings it over.
The Rams out of the Mid-Penn Division come in with a 20-4 record. Battling for the District 3 6A championship.
Up. Pinckney with the rebound. Here comes Ben Natal.
Ben Natal, the Central York's all-time leading scorer.
To the hole. Causes contact. Foul called.
And looking down here at the massive crowd on the lower seating bowl, it looks like the Central Dauphin Rams student section decked out in green as, of course, the St. Patrick's Day coming up next month. But and it's looks like a combination of black and orange out for the student section for Central as Ben Natal at the charity stripe makes his first shot. He'll have another opportunity, as we mentioned, past the all-time leading scorer Greg Gittinger. Now it's Ben Natal's record. Two for two for Ben Natal, and Central breaks the ice first here.
And that first foul there was number 2 that had just gave up the ball there. Wayne Fletcher the second. He's heading to Navy.
Yes.
He's a player to watch, so he's already got one foul. That Central D is tricky.
Pinckney. Nice pass.
That was great. To the hole, up.
Little floater,
short.
misses. Rebounded by Ryan Brown Jr.
Looking to push it.
The give to Doug Lair. Pinckney.
Thought about it.
Yeah, he
right to the
drives
hole.
to the net. Rebound by Richard Chase. Central Dauphin now.
That number 1 right there, Easter. He is tough too.
Nice bounce pass to Ryan Brown. A nice pass out of Ben Riddle.
It's called
the ball up. How about it? Unselfish.
Last game, that first half, they worked the ball, Central York. Unbelievable. If you want to watch a good game, go back and watch that tape.
Central York with the lead, 4-0, with 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter here from the Giant Center.
Good pass.
Fletcher sinks it.
Fletcher the second.
His first points in tonight's game and gives Central Dauphin their first points. Glad you could tune in tonight, this Friday night. Little hoops action from the Giant Center.
Doesn't get any better than this.
No, Marcellus Gottwald, Todd Edwards. Nice pass. Real to hesitate a little bit and unsuccessful on that shot. Wayne Fletcher the second now with the ball.
Averages 21, looking for his 4th. Does not get it, but draws the foul.
Central York foul charge to 0. Ryan Brown hits first personal foul, team first.
Each team now with one foul with 5:15 remaining. It will send Wayne Fletcher the second.
Makes the first one count. 4-3 now.
And Fletcher with all 3 of his points for the team and make it 4 to tie this game up. 4-4. Whole new ball game now, Marcellus.
Yes, it is.
Tied up. The kick out to Doug Lair. And he sinks it. A big 3 for Doug Lair.
That's huge. Looking to
Now,
answer.
Fletcher short. Central comes up with the ball. Oh, and a steal by Wayne Fletcher. It looks like he stepped out of bounds. Central right in front of the radio guys here in the York area, down below there on the court. Ryan Brown, the inbound pass to Doug Lair.
Great energy in this building.
Certainly the CD fan student section, very vocal, probably at least a couple hundred in their section.
Floater.
Floater and connects for Ben Natal.
As we mentioned in the pregame, that's the Sports Shooting Stars D1 Player of the Year. Ben Natal, number 1, Uno.
Yeah, just recently picked up an offer from Chattanooga University. Johnny Easter with a big three. We mentioned his name, one of the top players as a junior out of the mid-pen. His first points in tonight's game.
He comes in averaging 14. Foul on number 11, Shakur Starling, the sophomore.
Centered off the foul charge to number 11, Shakur Starling, his first personal foul, team second.
Player substitutions, Pinckney and Lair. And Kyler Landis entering the game along with Ryan Jackson for Central.
And when they came in last game, they were a lift. Real missed it there. Here comes Fletcher. Oh, he's tough. Stop.
Pop makes it. That's 6 points for Wayne Fletcher to tie this game up 9 apiece. As we approach the 3:30 mark here in the first quarter. Landis with the ball.
Step back. Long two. That's a tough shot. As a coach, you'd rather shoot the 3 or take it in. Long twos are tough. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Kyler Landis, the sophomore, made a break on the ball.
I tell you what, if you're a young player out there and you sit the bench, when you get in, give it everything you got. Make plays like that. They didn't get the ball there, but just the hustle. Ben Real takes a break.
Yeah, as JoJo Woodard checks in.
Also in the game for the Panthers, number 14, JoJo Woodward.
It'll be Central Dolphins ball.
Ooh. Tough spin move up.
And in for Shakur Starling, the sophomore, with his first points tonight. And this gives Central their first lead in the game.
Central Dauphin, correct.
Central Dauphin 11. Central York not for long. That's Kyler Landis.
I tell you what.
And he's been known to be a three-point specialist for this team. And you can see why after that shot.
Coming in the game, making an impact. Just like that, though. Ben Natal with the steal.
JoJo Woodard, the Penn Tech commit, to give to Landis for 3.
He checked.
Oh, in and out of the bucket. And a scramble for the ball. Central Dauphin comes up with it.
That's Easter there bringing it up. That 1-2 punch, number 1 and number 2 are really tough there for Central Dauphin. Their first 5 do a lot of their scoring.
Down low.
2 games ago, the starting 5 for Central Dauphin had all but 4 points.
Central York foul charge number 1, Ben Natal, his first personal foul.
Ben Natal called on the foul. Central York's second team foul.
Into the game for Central Dauphin, number 12, Zaire Starling. For Central York, number 13, Ben Real.
Ben Real checking back in for Central York.
Ooh, there
And
you go.
JoJo Woodard comes up with it. And the bucket by JoJo Woodard.
Wow. Central's bench came to play for sure. That is a unit over there. That's one advantage Central York has. They can go 8 deep.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to make the play.
And a pretty well-balanced scoring attack from when we broadcasted several Central York games this season. Just not 1 or 2 guys. I mean, they're, as you mentioned, up to 7, 8 guys contribute.
Number 10, Ryan Jackson.
Coming in, averaging almost 80 points. Makes sense. A lot of contributors.
Wayne Fletcher, second at the charity stripe, connects for his first free throw attempt.
Jersey number 1.
Fletcher will have another opportunity. Ben Natal checking back in as JoJo Wooder will have a seat on the bench.
Hey, I just want to say there's been a lot of things happening over the last 24 hours this week. Please make sure you stay contacted with our Facebook and our social media so you know all the links, how to watch our games. We appreciate you.
Timeout on the court.
Second timeout.
Courtesy of Central Dauphin with 1:49 remaining. Your score, Central York 14, Central Dauphin 13. We have a matchup here, Marcellus, between these two teams out of the District 3 6A bracket.
Yes, we do.
As the Central York cheerleaders make their way to midcourt to entertain the fans here at the Giant Center.
And while they're doing that, I want to give a big shout out to my niece, Michaela Carey. A couple years ago, she lives in Maryland. She made it a goal to win a state cheerleading championship. And her school and her team, Meade High, just won that earlier this week. So hats off to you. I love you. Congratulations. I've been told that our friends at S3 Performance Center are watching the game. Parma's Pizza, I'm sure, is watching. They always got us. And Todd, it looks like you have your bottled water
and
your
popcorn. Yeah, it's here. I mean, we talked about it. I threw it up on social media, and they roll out the red carpet for us here.
Well, speaking of which, how can
Giant
people
Center.
follow you on social media?
Oh, on Facebook, Instagram, Todd Edwards Miller. Yeah, I'm out there on X, so even on TikTok as well.
There it
Every
is.
now and then I'll make a cameo appearance.
You can
TikTok.
follow me at
How about you?
Marcellus Gottwalt on IG, Soul Block 7. At the Giant Center, up high. Ben Real, good pass to Ben Natal with the spin move. Good defense, Central Dauphin. The green out over there, they like it.
They certainly are making their presence felt down there. I would say maybe more on the south end zone here of the Giant Center. To our left. And a scramble for the ball. Good defense by Central. Central Dauphin comes up with it. Three-point shot. Off the iron, misses. Rebound by Central Dauphin.
Ben Lair over to Ben Natal. I'm sorry, Doug Lair.
Ben, nice move to the net by Ben Natal. 6 points for Ben Natal. Central up by 3, 16-13 as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter from the Giant Center. Thank you for tuning in this Friday night.
Central's D, when they can force that turnover, get those easy buckets. Ooh, little bit of
And
talking going on.
Getting a little chippy there between Byron Pickney and Wayne Fletcher II. Referees came in to quell the situation.
Central York foul charge number 1, Ben Natal, his second personal foul.
Interesting to keep an eye on. That's the second foul on Ben Natal.
And he will check out.
He will check out.
Kyler Landis back in. He is one of the three off the bench so far to put their fingerprints on this game so far.
Oh, I see. The intention was there. Just the execution was not completed there. But a turnover for Central Dauphin. Now Central York with the possession. Under a minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Doug Lair with the rock. Down low to Ben Rill. And Wayne Fletcher II, I can tell you, this is the first time I've seen him play this season, and he's a player. Pickney swatted it away. Back to Fletcher there on the wing, baseline.
There you go.
And a scramble for the ball.
Central York gets it. 10 seconds to go here in the first. Ben Real with it. Good defense behind Byron
Pickney to pick it up. And a scramble for the ball. It's the
jump ball. 2 seconds to go. In the first quarter. Gotta love the hustle. Central Dauphin will get the possession. Gotta love that heart out there.
Yeah.
Substitution for Central Dauphin, number 13, Richard Chase.
Richard Chase checking in for Central Dauphin. As Sayer Starling takes a seat on the bench. And that's it. The buzzer sounds. We've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score, Central York 16, Central Dauphin 13. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. We'll take a brief timeout for a commercial. Okay, we're back. So's John Denver here at the Giant Center. It'd be a good time to mention our championship sponsors, OSS Health, Your Medicare Solutions, Krause Travel, Ray's Pit Beef, Grind for Better, and Good Deals Enterprise, LLC. All sponsors of the District 3 6A Championship here from the Giant Center this Friday night. We thank you for tuning in.
Well, you mentioned Your Medicare Solutions. Big shout out to my Uncle Bob. He uses Your Medicare Solutions, and he's watching us right now.
And we have started the second quarter, Central with the possession and a 3-point lead, 16-13.
Doug Lair. He's crafty with the ball. Oh, good pass.
The kick out to Pinckney, and he sinks it. Byron Pinckney, his first points. And that was a big shot there. Gives Central a 6-point lead, 19-13, as we are just underway in the second quarter.
Ball movement. Great first pass, great second pass. Leads to the basket.
A trap there by Central's defense. Ball to Fletcher.
Byron Pinckney takes the charge.
He takes it, all 6'5" of Byron Pinckney.
Tell you what,
Much to the dismay of the student section at Central Dauphin, not happy with that call.
Byron Pinckney came out here, was right in Wayne Fletcher II's face earlier. They were talking, he had that huge block a little while ago, now takes the charge.
Yeah, Pinckney averaging 12 points per game. Deep three by Ben Rill. Fletcher brings the ball up court for Central Dauphin. Drive to the net. Rebound by Pinckney and a scramble for the loose ball.
Ooh, good hands.
Oh. Big shot there to Ben Rill, and he came down on that left ankle.
Looks like his knee. Okay, you're
as
right.
the training staff now coming out for Central York.
Starts number 11, Shakur Startling. His second personal foul, team second.
Ooh. Looking to try to walk it off.
Substitution for Central, number 2, Kylan Landis. And number 14, JoJo Woodard.
JoJo Woodard coming in. And Ben Rill's going to talk to the training staff here on the sidelines and be tended to. With 6:30 remaining here in the second quarter, Central up by 6, 19-13. We'll try to monitor that as this game progresses.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned he came in the last 5 games averaging 20 points per game, Ben Rill.
Yeah, a 1,000-point scorer. Pinckney's shot off the mark.
A little bit of a heat check on that one.
Wayne Fletcher, the second with the ball. He's going to go to the net.
He's tough to stop.
Yeah, you could see the skills and talent, and you can see why he's going to the U.S. Naval Academy. He's quite the talent. First time I've had a chance to see him this season, and
pretty impressive.
Yes.
Wayne Fletcher, the second at the line, shooting 2.
Fletcher already with 8 points. Make it 9. Another free throw attempt for Wayne Fletcher the second. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Gives Wayne Fletcher double digits already with 6:08 remaining in the second quarter. Leads all scorers. As Ryan Brown Jr. now with the ball.
Central Dauphin looking to switch there.
Ben Natal drives to the net. Pinkney. Shot misses. Central Dauphin comes up with the ball. Gets it out. Waiting for the call. It looks like it was against Central Dauphin. A stop in the clock with 5:36 remaining. And you can hear the boobers from the student section in Central Dauphin not in agreement with that call.
I don't think they like that.
No, not at all. At least probably 100, 200 fans, students down there in their section.
Well,
Not too far from the Giant Center here, Central Dauphin.
probably a good time to mention the PIAA is looking for officials in all kinds of different sports. Check them out, PIAA.org.
As Ben Natal brings the rock up for Central York.
Trapping.
Out on the wing, Kyler Landis for three. His shot misses.
JoJo
Woodard.
Down there.
A defensive specialist rebound. JoJo Woodard with 4 points.
Looking like Charles Barkley, a skinnier version down there.
Known for his defensive skills. And a steal there. Gets it out to Ryan Brown Jr.
Sub-Zero
with his first points tonight. And Central on a bit of a run right now. Under 5 minutes remaining before halftime. Your score, Central York 23, Central Dauphin 15. And from my vantage point, it looks like the medical staff wrapped Ben Reel's ankle there with tape. I would assume he'll be coming back at some point, but we shall see.
Yeah, you're right. He's really there trying to work it.
$13 foul on Central Dauphin. And that's the second foul on Wayne Fletcher the second.
Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. He leads all scorers with 10 points. The Navy commit.
Definitely want to give a big shout out to the Giant Center and the PIAA. They have they put out the red carpet here for Sports Shooting Stars. And York County.
What a Jelani Easter.
Well,
He flushed it, didn't he?
Easter came early as he flushed it like a plumber.
They swatted away at Easter with some momentum here. We mentioned he's a junior, averaging 12 points. One of the top players out of the mid-pen. And you can see why.
Sometimes a play like that
is enough to spark a team. Central still with the lead, 23-17.
Working the ball around. Central is a very
being patient right now with their possession.
Up 6 right now with the ball.
Looking for more. The feed down low to Ryan Jackson. And Ryan Jackson with his first points.
The hustler.
Yes. Gives Central the lead 25-17.
As Ben Real looking to check back in, which is a great sign here. Doug Laird Jr. checks back in as well.
We'll see as Ben Real checks back in what effect that has in terms of his ankle as this game progresses.
A lot of times, if you twist your ankle, or last thing you want to do is sit down for a while. You want to keep that thing loose, especially in a game like this.
And Real matched up on Jelani Easter.
Central York with very balanced scoring. Central Dauphin, not as much, but Wayne Fletcher Jr. I'm sorry, the second.
The second, yes.
Got 10 points already, looking for more time.
His first personal foul, team third.
Foul called on Byron Pickney, his first foul. Wayne Fletcher, the second at the charity stripe, delivers on his first free throw attempt. He'll have another opportunity, the Navy commit. And it falls in. 12 points for Wayne Fletcher the second.
Game for the Rams, number 10, Khalil Roberts.
Khalil Roberts checking in as Fletcher takes a break on the bench. 3:02 remaining here before halftime. A 6-point lead for Central York.
Look at the trap. Good pass. Behind you.
And a turnover.
Great defense.
Nice pursuit by Central Dauphin with that turnover.
Rams D was tough.
Nice spin move to the net. Just couldn't finish. There it is. Shakur Starling with 4 points and a timeout on the court by Central York with 2:41 remaining. Your score, Central York 25, Central Dauphin 21. Your thoughts on first half action here, Marcellus?
Central York started to looked like they were about to get a big lead, and that flush, that dunk, really seemed to be
by Jelani Easter, and brought the CD fan base to their feet.
Yeah, and then right down here, then he had that huge block a few seconds later, and since then, the Rams really been kind of putting it on. Down just 4 now, 2:41 to go before half.
And I think if you're CD, you want to kind of keep this game close. You don't want Central to get that big lead. And right now, they're kind of playing maybe to their advantage right now. The close game, a 4-point lead nonetheless for Central York.
Well,
and of course, something for Central to keep an eye on. Ben Natal now has 3 fouls. He was on the bench. Central York's all-time leading scorer. See how that plays out as this game progresses. And the extent of the injury to Ben Rill as this game unfolds.
Central Dauphin side, Wayne Fletcher the second sitting down right now as well. He's got 2 fouls.
Three team fouls for each team here.
Defense on both sides has been tough there so far.
Ryan Brown Jr. now brings the ball up court.
Oh, great
kick out to Kyler Landis for 3. His shot's short, rebounded by Central Dauphin.
Great defense as he ran out there right when Landis was taking that shot. Forces himself to the hole there, but did not get it. Central York bringing the possession up here. Doug Laird Jr. loses it.
Yeah, some good defense by Central Dauphin. Now in transition.
Great
pass down low. Oh, and you got to finish that. Well, there's Easter to finish it. No surprise there. Jelani Easter now with 7 points and a 2-point lead for Central.
Again, Wayne Fletcher the second on the bench right now, and the Rams down only 2. Starting to surge.
Yeah, clearly the momentum right now on Central Dauphin's side. We'll see if Central York can break it. The feed down low to Ben Rill.
Excellent bounce pass.
And it doesn't seem like he's affected at all, Ben Rill, by his early injury from earlier in the game. He'll head to the charity stripe.
He's a warrior. It looks like he's probably just toughing it out a little bit.
And operating on adrenaline, too. I mean, it's the District 3 6A championship. Real connects.
Calmly sank that one.
As he's looking into the student section there in the south end zone of sorts here.
Well, we mentioned it before, but Central York won that state championship last year. Ben Rill was huge. So he's been here, done that.
Yes. Second free throw attempt falls in. 4 points now for Ben Rill. We'll go through the scoring totals. Pretty well balanced for Central York as we are under 90 seconds before halftime.
Easter to the hole, gets the foul.
Central York foul charge number 12, Byron Pinckney, his second personal foul, team 4.
Byron Pinckney called on the foul. Jelani Easter now at the charity stripe with 7 points.
That was Byron Pinckney's second foul.
Yep. Each team with 14 fouls.
Zion Brown checks in, number 22. So you're Starling back in as well for the Rams.
Easter now with 8 points. As we approach the 1 minute mark. A turnover there for Central York.
Starling came up with that steal there.
Now the Rams with the rock. Drive to the net by Easter, misses. Rebound by Pinckney.
Oh, what
gets it over to Landis.
There's that ball movement. Ben Reel's looking for some opening. Gets called for the travel.
Yes.
So good at the game for Central York, number 2, Wayne Fletcher the second.
Wayne Fletcher the second, checking back into the game.
10. First number 11, Doug Lair.
And number 11, Doug Lair entering the game for Central York.
You're Central York. If you could somehow take a charge right now on Wayne Fletcher the second, that would be gigantic.
Wow. Yeah.
I know Coach Wayne Fletcher wanted to get his son in there last 27 seconds for offense, but 2 fouls, a third foul would be big right here.
And Fletcher with the rock.
Taking his time. Good trap.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Central Dauphin will maintain possession. 15.6 seconds remaining before halftime. The inbound pass to Shakur Starling for Central Dauphin. Easter with the rock to the net. And the buzzer sounds, and we've arrived at halftime with your score. Central York 27, Central Dauphin 24. Your leading scorers tonight for Central Dauphin, Wayne Fletcher the second with 12 points. Ben Natal with 6 points as both teams make their way off the hardwood floor back to the locker rooms to enjoy halftime and go over maybe some adjustments and things they may need to improve upon here in the second half. A rather fast-paced first half here, Marcellus.
The game seemed to fly by here at the Giant Center. It's so much fun to bring the game to you, and I do want to tell you, please follow us on all social media. Today our YouTube channel was taken down at the last second right before this huge game, so we had to change up the plan a little bit. The best thing to do is follow us on social media so you know what's going on in real time.
Well, and yeah, I mean, next week the states will start. I believe the state action starts next Friday. as this is the conclusion of the District 3 round. So we move from districts to
Ladies and
states.
gentlemen, please welcome from the Hamilton Walker Foundation, Julie Walker.
And out here right now at halftime, this is Julie Walker from the Peyton Walker Foundation. This beautiful soul here lost her daughter in 2013, cardiac arrest. And her daughter, Peyton Walker, wanted to be a nurse when she grew up. So Julie Walker, the mother, found this into her heart to start this Peyton Walker Foundation, and it is a nationally award-winning nonprofit. She is doing God's work out here. God bless her. Check out the Peyton Walker Foundation, and actually, they're doing the 4-minute community, asking Dauphin County for volunteers. They need 300 volunteers. You'll get a free AED defibrillator, and all you have to do is be willing to help when the community needs you. So check out PeytonWalkerFoundation.org.
We lose 9 out of 10 victims from sun-fire arrest. Let's change the narrative.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Aye. What? What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Pickable.
Discover unforgettable journeys with Kraus Travel, your go-to agency for family vacations, luxury getaways, and adventure tours. Dreaming of an African safari, a European river cruise, or a cozy couple's escape? Our experts tailor each trip to your unique style. Experience the majesty of glaciers and vibrant cityscapes as our images inspire wanderlust. Ready to explore the world with Kraus Travel? Visit us now at kraustravel.com to start your adventure.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones.
This is Marcellus Soul Block, and it's time to sit back and kick it with Dew Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show.
We bring the game to you.
Yeah, you know us as being the #1 sports broadcast company in central Pennsylvania. And it's time to sit back and kick it with Dew Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show. Want to become a sponsor of the broadcast? Or maybe you want to be a guest on this podcast? Well, you know what to do. Contact us. You can email sportshootingstars@gmail.com. If you need more content or want to support the Shooting Stars podcast, just go to our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube,
Twitter, and Snapchat. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show with Dew Jones and friends. We bring the game
to you.
Contact us, sportshootingstars@gmail.com.
Isn't it free stuff?
At Thornton Automotive's 6 locations in Manchester, Dover, East York, and Red Lion, our Customer Appreciation Sales Event is going on now. At Thornton Automotive, we understand you have a lot of choices for your automotive needs, and we invite you to come in and see why we're York County's fastest growing auto group. You want to drive home happy with over 700 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs?
You got it.
You want huge clearance savings with no money down and low payments?
You got
Then
it.
shop online 24/7 at Thornton247.com.
And we are back.
Yes, Marcellus Gottwald, Todd Edwards, moments away from the start of the third quarter, but
want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. Let's start out with Good Deals Enterprises LLC, York Haven, PA. When we get time, they're local, they're licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience for all your land surveying, civil engineering, and construction needs. Give them a call today. Mention Sports Shooting Stars and get 15% off. Now that's a great deal. Call them 717-324-0746. That's 717-324-0746. Of course, we got
Grind for Better with West Virginia Mountaineer Jaheim White, former York High Bearcat, along with Raised Pit Beef out of Red Lion, Pennsylvania, Kraus Travel out of East York, your Medicare solution.
And, of course, OSS Health, located 1855 Powder Mill Road in York. OSS is the state's leader in physical rehabilitation. If you or your student athlete suffers an injury, visit OSS Health or give them a call, 717-848-4800.
And here we are, the start of the third quarter, 16 minutes away from crowning the District 3 6A champion. Will it be Central Dauphin? Will it be Central York? You just have to stay tuned to Sports Shooting Stars as the action unfolds here. Ooh. And a steal by Doug Lair.
Smart move.
The give to Ben Rill.
That guy's Ben Rill.
Looks unaffected from that injury in the first half.
Well, he is kind of moving a little slower coming back. Push off, money though. Wayne Fletcher the second.
14 points for Wayne Fletcher the second. A 3-point lead for Central York.
Big shout out to everyone at home watching, wherever you're watching. We do appreciate you. You're the real MVPs.
Ryan Brown with the ball. I see Ben Natal back in here to start the third quarter.
As you mentioned, he's got 3 fouls.
D3 by Ryan Brown Jr. in and out of the bucket. Yeah, and you wonder how Ben Natal will play with 3 fouls. Sitting again at 3 fouls.
Central York foul charge to number 12, Byron Pinkney. His third personal foul.
And Byron Pinkney's third foul. Something to keep an eye on. The inbound pass to Jelani Easter. Central Dauphin now will be moving right to left on your TV screen. Down by 3. Fletcher, nice move to the net, misses. And it looks like Central Dauphin maintains possession. The inbound pass to Jelani Easter, matched up on number 1, Ben Natal, and the Easter now with 10 points. And a 1-point lead for Central York, 29-28. As we mentioned, Central York coming into tonight's game, averaging 79 points, and a big 3 by Ben Rill. Gives Ben Rill 9 points. And a foul on the play, and I believe that'll be Byron Pinkney's 4th foul.
To number 1, Ben Natal.
Oh, that's Ben Natal with his 4th foul. I stand corrected. And it will send Wayne Fletcher II to the charity stripe. A 4-point lead for Central York. Make it 3-point lead. 15 points for Wayne Fletcher II.
Back in the game for the Panthers, number 14, JoJo Woodard.
And JoJo Woodard checking back into the game as Ben Natal will have a seat on the bench. As I mentioned moments ago, his 4th foul for Ben Natal.
That's big. Oh, hustle play. Jump ball. Sometimes those hustle plays give you an extra possession, which is huge championship basketball like this time.
And a Central Dauphin slow to get up there. Shakur Starling almost ran right into the media table down below us, courtside, staying in the game as Doug Lair Jr. brings the ball up for Central York. And Byron Pickney with the rock, gives to Ben Rill. The feed down low to JoJo Woodard.
Tell you what.
Out on the play.
JoJo came to play.
Yes, he did. He's one of the players off the bench that can contribute for this team. A Penn Tech commit. JoJo Woodard with 4 points, but he's looking to add more to his point total.
I keep talking to the kids out there, Todd, but you're on the bench. You get in. Make something happen.
JoJo Woodard shooting.
Woodard's second free throw attempt. A bit too hard. Tried to get his own rebound, but unsuccessful.
Ooh. Blocked by the rim there on that pass.
Baseline, Pigney with the flush it like a plumber, huh?
Yes, he did. Man. Reminds me of myself down in the basement on my Nerf. Boom! Nobody can stop that.
Oh. Pickney now with 6 points.
5-point lead now for the Central Panthers, but the Rams have the ball.
Central York has maintained a lead after each quarter. We're under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Bounce pass down low, and CD. It's Khalil Roberts with his first points to cut into Central York's lead, 34-31 right now, under 4:30 remaining in third quarter action. Turnover.
Passes ahead. Just a little bit too much.
Too much and out of bounds. Last touch by Central Dauphin. It'll be Central York's possession as JoJo Woodard has a seat on the bench. And Kyler Landis now checks in for Central York. Pickney with the rock. Jump shot. Misses. Picked up by Central Dauphin. Now Wayne Fletcher, the second, drives to the net.
Great hustle play there, but Central Panthers, Doug Lair Jr. comes up with it. Forces the foul there on the Rams.
Ram foul charge to number 10, Khalil Roberts, his third personal foul, team second.
And that's 3 now on Khalil Roberts, Todd.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on as this game progresses here in the third quarter. Oh, and a steal. Nice pickoff. And a dunk by Shakur Starling. 6 points for Starling and pulls Central Dauphin within a point, 34-33.
Are you not entertained?
It is an entertaining game tonight. Back and forth. Doug Lair's shot goes in.
Money! Talk about clutch. Gets to the paint. Pivot again. And elbow straight. Money.
3-point lead now for Central. 36-33. in third quarter action here from the Giant Center.
Well, let's hit the sponsors again. OSS Health, your Medicare solutions, Kraus Travel. You're looking to travel, please check out Kraus Travel. And our guy, Adam Boblets, Ray's Pit Beef. You can't say it out loud without getting hungry. Delicious. Serving York County. Big supporter of Redline and Dallastown. Of course, Central. Nothing but love for Ray's Pit Beef and Grind for Better with Jaheim White. One of my favorite players to ever come out of the York Adams area, Todd.
Yep. Now currently with West Virginia Mountaineers.
Yeah, and he is tearing it up out there. And, of course, Good Deals Enterprises, LLC. Home improvement, general contractors in York Haven. Call them 717-324-0746.
Central Dauphin with the ball.
What a pass.
Pass down low and the put in by Khalil Roberts. 4 points for Khalil Roberts. Central Dauphin clawing their way back into this game, down by 1, 36-35, as we're under the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter from the Giant Center. Ben Reel's move to the net.
He's still walking a little bit funny there, but
Central Dauphin foul charge to number 2, Wade Fletcher the second.
like 50 Cent says.
Still gutting it out here, Ben Reel, in the third quarter, and I have a feeling he'll stay in throughout the game.
Especially with Ben Natal on the bench. A lot of punch power right there between the two.
Reel sinks it with that free throw. Gives him 10 points tonight. I would imagine we'll see Ben Natal in the fourth quarter with 4 fouls. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Ben Reel.
Subject game for Central number 14, JoJo Woodard.
JoJo Woodard checking back in as Ben Reel will have a seat on the bench. 2:39 remain in the third quarter. A 3-point lead as Central York leads Central Dauphin 38-35. The Shakur Starling with the ball gives to Easter. Deep 3 by Brown. Misses. Going up. You saw the intentions there of one Wayne Fletcher the second.
Central foul charge to 0, Ryan Brown, his second personal foul.
Ryan Brown Jr., his second foul. As it'll send Wayne Fletcher the second to the charity stripe with 15 points. And it falls in for Wayne Fletcher, the Navy commit. 16 points.
Ben Real coming into the game for the Panthers.
Two for 2 from the charity stripe. 17 points for Wayne Fletcher the second. 2:10 remaining. And Central possession.
I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Leslie Rohan, my Aunt Lana Amick, my mom, the whole crew watching Sports Shooting Stars. We got a good one right here. 1-point lead for Central with the ball.
Shot misses by Brown. Central Dauphin now with the ball.
Doug Lader picked up D right away, though.
Easter with the ball, drives to the net. And a foul called, looks like on Ben Rill.
Central foul charge number 13, Ben Rill, his first personal foul.
His first foul. It'll be the Central York's 4th team foul. Easter makes his first free throw attempt.
Number 12, Byron Pinkney into the game for Central York.
Byron Pinckney checking back into the game for Central as JoJo Woodard will have a seat. And it falls in 2 for 2 for Jelani Easter. Gives Easter 12 points.
Ooh.
And Wayne Fletcher the second with 17 points and a 1-point lead now for Central Dauphin.
How are you going to finish this quarter here? Both teams. Ben Real, he can shoot them.
Overshot there, but picked up by Central York. And they'll reset their offense. Byron Pinckney with the rock. Real drives to the net.
Central Dauphin now charges number 10, Khalil Roberts, his fourth. Team 4.
It's Khalil Roberts' fourth foul for Central Dauphin. Has Ben Real now at the free throw line with 11 points. Real have another opportunity here from the charity stripe. And it falls in for Ben Real. 12 points. And ties this game up 39-39. With a minute remaining in third quarter play. Easter drives to the net and a bucket made by Jelani Easter. Easter with 14 points and gives CD the 2-point lead, 41-39.
Pinckney
with a bucket.
Beautiful left hand, long, made it count. Beautiful play here. We get to the 30-second mark. Stepped out of bounds.
We saw it from our vantage point. Wayne Fletcher the second with 31.8 seconds remaining. All tied up here, 41-41. As Ben Natal checks back in for Central York. Ben Natal with 6 points, but has 4 fouls.
Number 12, Sayer Shirley back in the game for Central Dauphin.
What a game tie.
It has been everything and then some here. As Ben Natal,
nice
spin move.
Went for his own rebound, which forced the foul there.
Central Dauphin now charge number 3, Kyle Shichensky. His first personal foul. Team 5.
And the foul called on number 3, Kyle Sushesky. His first foul. It will send Ben Natal to the charity stripe. And coming right off the bench like that, Ben Natal does not miss on his first free throw attempt.
Talking about big time free throws. Sometimes these games come down to free throws. Any game. Big shot right there. He'll get another one.
Two for 2 from the charity stripe for Ben Natal. He's going to have a seat on the bench here as JoJo Woodard checks back in.
Smart move there by Coach Jeff Hoke. Do not want him fouling out here in the still in the third.
Preserve Ben Natal for the fourth quarter. And a steal by Pinckney, who goes up, swatted away by Easter.
Those two are battling. Down to 10 seconds here in the third.
Baseline. Shot misses by CD. Now Doug Lair with the ball. 1 second remains. They did not get it off as the buzzer sounds, and we've arrived at the end of the third quarter. Your score, Central York 43, Central Dauphin 41. Well, we said it earlier. Talk about a barn burner here. The old barn just across the street. Well, we have that with the final 8 minutes. just before us here coming up. And what a game so far, Marcellus.
Well, you mentioned barn burner. I had a gigantic barn that burned down 2 years ago, so I am an expert in barn burning, and that right here is what you're witnessing at the Giant Center, the sweetest place on earth. Myself, Marcellus Soul Black, along here with Todd Edwards.
Yes, we are. And we'll go through the point leaders here. For Central York, Ben Rill leads his team with 12 points. For Central Dauphin, Wayne Fletcher II with 17 points, followed by Jelani Easter with 14 points. It all adds up right now for a 2-point lead for Central York, 43-41. And we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Central coming in averaging 79 points. They're well below that. And if you remember, during the county playoff run, West York held this Central York team very low-scoring affair. And it seems like it's working right now for the Central Dauphin Rams. They're in this ball game as we head into the final 8 minutes of regulation.
We got a big game here from the Giant Center. Speaking of big games, I want to give a shout-out to Rudders. I did their Super Bowl commercial this year, and a lot of the years, why go anywhere else?
As we are underway here in the fourth quarter, Central Dauphin with the possession. The feed down low to Fletcher. And a track. Wow. What a call.
Defense forced that. I don't think the Rams crowd seems to like that call.
They were not happy with that call. Doug Lair now with the ball, gives to Byron Pickney. Down low to Ben Rill in the easy bucket. Using that 6'8" frame. How about it down low in the post?
Talk about a pass, though. Sub-Zero Ryan Brown Jr. kept his head up. Beautiful touch pass.
Yeah, now a 4-point lead. For Central, 45-41 as a foul is called on the court.
Take a quick second to mention our sponsors one more time. The championship sponsors, OSS Health. They have been with us wherever we go. Located 1855 Powder Mill Road in York. OSS. Give them a call, 717-848-4800. Or visit them at osshealth.com.
Easter's first free throw attempt rattles in.
Also want to thank Your Medicare Solutions.
2 for 2 from the charity stripe. That's 16 points. Now for Jelani Easter. Central holding on to a 2-point lead, 45-43. The give to Pickney. Be interesting to see when Ben Natal checks in for Central York here. He's back in it. Big shot. Big shot by Doug Lair. That's a big 3 by Doug Lair to give him 8 points.
The icing on the top. Extra layers. Doug Lair Jr.
Yeah, 5-point lead now for Central York, 48-43.
Central York foul starts number 11, Doug Lair.
That's the team's second foul here. Still 6:32 to go in the fourth.
I want to remind the fans to stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll make our way down on the hardwood floor.
There it is.
There it is again. You saw. You're trying for a repeat of that play. Unsuccessful, well.
Oh, good hesitation. Step back.
Wow, and sinks it. Byron Pickney.
Woo, 8-point lead. Central York, no chill on that play.
Wow, what a. Central York 51, Central Dauphin 43. Byron Pickney with that shot in double digits with 10 points. Final quarter here, under 6 minutes remaining in regulation. Baseline shot misses. Doug Lair. Shot misses. Rebounded by Central Dauphin.
Looking to push.
Easter.
Well, the Central fans wanted to travel, but they got the ball back. Speaking of traveling, check out Kraus Travel. You can email them info@kraustravel.com. Let them help you with all their travel needs. If you're looking to travel, check them out.
Now, maybe after the cold winter we've had here in the greater central Pennsylvania area, you may need nothing more than a nice warm destination somewhere.
Yeah. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to go anywhere right now, though. We still got 5:30 to go.
Timeout on the court. Central York with the lead, 51-43 over Central Dauphin. You're watching the District 3 6A championship game, and a winner will be crowned here. 5:30 remaining, but go ahead, Marcellus.
Well, I was going to say, we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the sponsors, and I also want to give some love to Ray's Pit Beef. Out of Red Lion, but they serve York County, and they serve it real well. Give Adam Bobless a call, 717-850-3220. Of course, grind for better with Jaheim White and Good Deals Enterprises, LLC, York Haven, PA. Local, licensed, and insured with over 20 years of experience. For all your land surveying, civil engineering, and construction needs. Give them a call today. Mention Sports Shooting Stars. Get 15% off. Now that's a great deal. 717-324-0746.
Coming off the timeout, it'll be Central's possession. Some of the fans rocking to a little AC/DC here during the commercial break.
If I had some hair, I would have been really swinging it.
Doug Lair Jr. brings the ball up court for Central York. The give to Ben Natal. And he sinks it. A big three by Ben Natal.
Trifecta! 11-point lead, but the Rams looking to answer. No.
Rebound by Ben Rill.
He went up high for that right at the approaching the 5-minute mark in regulation.
Central York with the lead, 54-43.
Doug Lair
again. Big shot by Doug Lair.
How big has that young man been tonight?
Oh, huge. Double digits with 10 points. He's come up big, Doug Lair.
The Rams are not quitting, though. They are hustling.
They're hanging in.
Yes, they are.
Central York foul charge to number 11, Doug Lair, his second, team third.
Second foul called on Doug Lair.
The big difference so far, in my opinion, is just the balance, scoring, and attacking. It's been 8-9 guys for Central.
Yeah. A well-balanced attack tonight by Central York. Shakur Starling makes his first free throw attempt. Two for two from the free throw line for Starling. Ryan Brown Jr. gets it out of the trap there to Pickney.
Central on the foul charge number 11, Shakur Starling. His third personal foul.
Starling from Central Dauphin called on foul. Byron Pickney now at the charity stripe with 10 points. Pickney will have another attempt. CD comes up with the ball. The feed down low. Wow, Wayne Fletcher.
Fletcher the second.
19 points for Fletcher tonight.
The Navy is getting a great one.
Central being patient right now with the rock.
Bringing the ball out a little bit. Still a lot of time left, though. 3:30. Just 3 possessions here. Oh, what a pass.
Ryan Brown Jr. 3-point shot misses. There's Doug Lair for a 3-pointer. Misses. Central will maintain possession.
Fletcher was trying to get the call there, but the PIAA official said not on this one.
3:17 remain here in regulation. Central York up 56-47.
Timeout, Central York.
I'd like to give a little bit of a shout out to Brian Singer, Brandy Shope, Carter Scappa, of course, Dude Jones, Chaz Gutwalt.
We're all here.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Brian Shorts as well is in the house. Belinda Morales behind the camera.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how about a shout out to a couple of these York County teams, though?
Yeah, starting York Catholic boys and girls team, congratulations. York Suburban girls team as well.
How about
back-to-back championships?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Coach Jess Weaver and them.
Yes.
Their defense was incredible. And then Dallastown beat Red Lion in that backyard bash last night, or brawl. Eastern York got second place.
Yeah, fell a little short to Berks Catholic, but they made it here to the chip.
Yeah.
District 3 chip.
They gave it everything they had,
Yes.
and there's still a lot of basketball left.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier in the program, we'll go from the districts tonight and gear up for state playoff, which begin, I believe, in earnest next Friday and Saturday are the opening round matchups from around the region, and it'll be state games. A lot of your top seeds will have a home game in the first round, and then everything after that will be at neutral site games.
And how it works, guys, it is not free to come out here and broadcast. So if you have a business and you want to help us bring the game to you, please reach out. sportsshootingstars@gmail.com. Or you could go on social. As we said before, please follow us on social. So you have the game links. If anything changes, you have up-to-date info. Doug Lair Jr.
Nice pass to Natal. And the put in. Ben Natal with 11 points.
That was the biggest two right there. Doug Lair with the steal. Pinckney. Good decision to take it out. Spin move. Foul called on the baseline.
Central open foul, charge number 11, Shakur Starling. His 4th personal foul, team second.
Foul called on Shakur Starling, his 4th foul. CD's second
number
team
2,
foul.
Lee Fletcher the second, back into the game for Central Dauphin.
Ben Natal.
Central Dauphin foul charge to number 12, Zaire Starling. His first, team third.
Central maintains possession.
Oh, good defense there by the Rams. Number 13.
It's Richard Chase, the 4th. An 11-point lead now for Central York, 58-47, 2:48 remain in regulation.
Pinckney. What a pass. Ooh. As you can see, Beverell still walking a little bit with that 50-cent limp.
Ram foul charge to number 12, Sayers.
Out here fight for his team, though. Man.
You can see he's walking rather gingerly to the charity stripe.
Typically, that
He came down earlier in the game, landed on it. It would appear to be his left ankle or knee, but gutting it out here in this game as Ben Rill, with that free throw, gives him 15 points.
Most of those points seem to be coming in the second half, too.
Rill 2 for 2 from the free throw line and gives Central York a 13-point lead, 60-47. 2:41 remain.
Jeff Hoke taking Uno out, Ben the towel, saving him. A little offense, defense possibly, since he has 4 fouls. What a take.
Fletcher go to the net, misses. And each possession very valuable for Central Dauphin as the clock continues to tick.
That Rill to the hole.
And it falls in. It's 18 points for Ben Rill.
He's Ben Rill.
He has. It's 3-point attempt. Connects by number 3, Kyle Sujensky. His first points. And now a 12-point lead for Central York, 62-50 with a timeout on the court with 2:04 remaining. And one team's going to walk away with a District 3 6A championship tonight. I saw the trophy in the green room, and it's going to be very exciting for one of these two teams tonight here, Marcellus.
Did you pick it up at all? That's all I want to know.
I did not. No, I left it there on the table. Just observed it.
I'm glad you did, because you've had a lot of popcorn, and if you would have picked it up and dropped it.
Dropped it and broke it. Yeah, that's the last thing.
You would have been that guy.
Yes.
Thank you guys, each and every one of you, for watching out there. Big shout out to Coach Travis Martin. I know you're watching. Coach Jared Flay.
And my wife, Mary Ellen's probably watching Friday night, who was planning to come, but some things popped up. She's watching tonight.
Want to say hi to Sugar, my wife, Tavi. Of course, the kids, the twins, Aaliyah, Chaz Gubble, my son's here. He's working the game.
Central York's possession. Pass down to Ben Rill.
Central Dauphin foul charge number 3, Kyle Sujensky, his second.
And Ben Rill back to the charity stripe, averaging about 74% free throw shooter, so it probably not the guy you want to send to the charity stripe here.
Yeah, number 1 on the team, which is impressive for the tallest guy on the team.
And he sinks it. 19 points for Ben Rill.
You would think there's some college scouts here looking at that number 13 right there at the foul line.
And it falls in with that free throw, 20 points. As JoJo Woodard checks back into the game, as Ben Rill will have a seat.
JoJo got his hand on that one.
Under 2 minutes remaining. Nice pass down low, and the put in for Richard Chase, his first points.
You got to be careful with this ball now if you're the Panthers.
Timeout called by Jeff Hoke. With 1:37 remaining here, Central York a 12-point lead, 64-52. And I thought I saw, it said maybe earlier in the game, 79 points they are averaging. Well, Central York's got that point total up a little more here in the fourth quarter, 64 points versus Central Dauphin's 52.
They can score in bunches, and we've seen it before. I think it's a good time to give some love to our sponsors again. We wouldn't be here without them. Good Deals Enterprises, LLC. Give them a call, 717-324-0746. Home improving, General contractors, mention Sports Shooting Stars, get 15% off. Now that's a great deal. Grind for better with Jaheim White.
With West Virginia Mountaineer running back Jaheim White, former York High Bearcat.
As Deuce said yesterday, coming full circle. We used to be out there broadcasting his games. Now he's one of our sponsors.
Yes.
Giving back to the community and the kids. Raise Pit Beef, Kraus Travel, your Medicare Solutions, and of course, OSS Health.
The inbound pass to Ben Rill. Rill drives to the net, and the bucket made by Ben Rill. Rill dominating tonight for Ben Rill.
For real.
22 points.
Speaking of which, gets the rebound. Down to 70 seconds left here in regulation as Sub-Zero Ryan Brown Jr. gets fouled. He'll go to shoot 2.
Centered off a foul charge to number 12, Zaire Sterling, his third. Ryan Brown shooting.
Ryan Brown at the charity stripe has 2 points tonight. Make it 3.
Well, he's the quiet assassin. If you remember that state game last year, when they needed a big shot, he took the 3 and booyah!
Yeah. And it was on this hardwood here at the Giant Center, as a lot of the students from Central Dauphin are filing out here at the Giant Center. Another free throw made there by Ryan Brown with 4 points. A 16-point lead right now for Central York. Fletcher drives to the net. Nice move. 21 points.
Got to be careful with the possessions here. That Central D, though, making them work for it.
Yes. They're not giving them anything here with 41.1 seconds remaining. Timeout on the court by Central Dauphin.
30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout. Central York 68, Central Dauphin 54. And Central York coming into this game, just 2 losses. We've talked about it in prior broadcasts, Marcellus. They've traveled the state. Interesting to see after tonight's game, will there be a team in the Commonwealth that can compete with this Central York team?
Well, it is a true squad.
Yes.
You can't stop one of the bends because there's another one. You can't stop one of the guards because there's a couple of them. And very well coached, Coach Jeff Hoke. He does not get enough respect and praise.
In his 5th season here at Central York.
Oh, and big shout out to his mom. Watches Sports Shooting Stars. His dad watches Sports Shooting Stars.
Nice move by Fletcher.
Fletcher the second. Timeout.
That's 23 points for Wayne Fletcher the second.
He has been as advertised.
34 seconds remain. Want to remind the fans that are tuned in, we'll make our way down on the hardwood floor post-game. Hope to soak in some of the memories and festivities post-game with the awarding of the District 3 6A Championship Trophy. Here from the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
What an honor here to...
Well, 3 nights of action for Sports Shooting Stars. You started it off Wednesday with the York Catholic Boys and Girls Championships last night, and now tonight. You got your basketball, Phil?
Well, I could say I took off work. I was the first media representative up here on Wednesday and got to know pretty much everyone that works here. So let's just say we are now part of the family, and we will be back. I'm putting it out there, PIAA.org. Check them out. I think I just dropped a piece of paper on someone there.
He got excited, yeah. Being here.
Well, if you were listening there at halftime, I was mentioning the Peyton Walker Foundation. Julie Walker, the mother who lost her daughter, 2013, Peyton Walker, has really made it her mission to spread awareness. They gave away 35 defibrillators. Wow. That's $70,000 worth of equipment. And yesterday they brought this young girl out where her life was saved by one of those defibrillators. And I will be doing an interview with her and a PIAA official this coming week. So stay tuned. Social media, Sports Shooting Stars.
13 points for Ben Natal, under 30 seconds here.
Oh, what a block.
Swatted away. Ben Natal now with the ball going to the net, and the put in for Ben Natal.
Coast to coast, like he got cross travel on that.
15 points for Ben Natal.
Here we are.
Yes.
Down to 4, 3, 2, 1.
And your District 3 6A champions, Central York Panthers, winning their first ever District 3 championship. Congratulations to head coach Jeff Hoke and the Central York Panthers. We're going to make our way down to the hardwood floor for the celebration. As you can hear, a little Cool in the Gang playing here overhead. Fans, stay tuned to our post-game show.
Well, I got to say P for YAIAA. Stand up. Champions, 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 and champions. York County, Adams County, you should be proud. We'll be back in just a few. Stay tuned. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game
to you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our
Ryan Brown Jr.
Brown, Todd Edwards, Marcellus Gottwald. We're down here in the thick of things. I mean, this is it. The gold medals given to the Central York Panthers, winning their first ever District 3 6A championship. Marcellus Gottwald capturing all the moments here.
Soaking it all in. The hustler gets his.
Doug Lair, big game for Doug Lair tonight. 10 points for Doug Lair. Came up big. Byron Pickney with 10 points as well. Ben Rill finished with 22 points. JoJo Woodard, 4 points on the night.
Coach Markle. Just stand ball. Spring Road. Cody. Yes.
A proud moment here for the Central York Panthers. Of course, last year state champs, this year District 3 champs, and I have a feeling they may be knocking on a door of another state championship run. And there it is, Marcellus, there's the trophy. What a moment. As the Central York boys team head to the student section, you can see the excitement and feel it here on the floor of the Giants Center. What a moment here. As the players, the student section soaking it up here.
Well, we live right now, man. Let's get these pictures in, everybody. Byron Pinkney, how's that thing feel right there in your hands?
Man, this feels great. This is one of the goals we worked for all season, man. My brother behind me, we got a great student section behind us. Honestly, we're two for two right now. We just got to get that state champ right now. Let's go, boys.
That's awesome. Ben Natal, talk to me, buddy. Look up here. This is where we are, up here.
Yes, sir. It's crazy exciting. I mean, come out here with this environment. We were here last year. We knew that the Rams were going to be a great team. Came out, did our thing, and won gold.
There it is, guys. Well, you saw it on Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Hey, we got to go to center court. Go, here.
There you go. Good work, Marcellus.
We'll get them again here in just a few.
Sure
Let them soak this up for a second.
Big moment for Central York.
Signing autographs here and everything.
Yeah, got a little bit of everything here. Marcellus on the hardwood floor.
Well, you can see Coach Jeff Hoke over here getting swarmed by the cameras. Up here, Todd, we got to give love to the Sports Shooting Stars crew.
Up there high atop.
They're here, man. How about this guy? Right here, Dude Jones, our founder. Dude, talk to him out there.
Hey, that was a really good game. Like I said, shout out to Central Dauphin. I think he did a great job. It was a back-and-forth affair. Then you saw in the fourth quarter, Central York started to get a little bit of a space, a little bit of room in there where they can operate, and they walked away with the big-time victory. And, Central York never won a district title, so that has been accomplished. That's checked off their list. They say a lot about Central York being a football school, but now you got to say football and basketball. We had to say that last year, too, but football and basketball, man. This team continues to make history. But like I said, Central Dauphin is also a very, very tough team. You're going to see them in states. You never know, you might see them again.
Yeah,
These teams might play each other again.
What a team win there, though. I mean, players came off the bench, were stepping up. I mean, hats off. York County, Adams County, you should be proud. I know I am.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to take a couple pictures real quick, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, the camera's going to be over here, and check them out, too.
We'll be back in a second. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Bro, I need a picture.
Oh, wait, stay there.
I got it.
There it is.
Good job, man. Yeah, man.
Coach Hoke, you got a second? Oh, yeah, afterwards, yeah.
All right, man. See you soon, man. Good to meet you, man. We'll do more stuff.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
We did it.